We're in. We are live and we are back. And welcome back to Roll of Fate's Twitch channel. My name is Robin Ek, and I'm going to be the Dungeon Master for tonight's campaign and this adventure that we're going to continue on, The Curse of the Black Mountain. And previously, what happened to our fellow adventurers? They met previously a hag talking about some dealings with an other patron of some sort that they found in a mirror in the mountains of the Skyhaven Mountains in a place called Black Rock Mine. Their quest is to wander down towards a magical forest called the Sandarith Forest, a forest that is magically overgrowing in this region. Apparently, in another situation, in another adventure, this forest started to grow exponentially too much. And they are now going towards the kind of the center of the forest to find something called the tree of life and find a specific seed to replant it again to gain control over the forest again. This was the quest that they got from this creature called Vithra that is trapped within a mirror. So they traveled on. They fought bandits. They met a hag. The hag told a little bit about that she wanted to have this heart or this seed for herself and help the group because she was intended to be the keeper of this seed from the beginning of the story. But most of our adventure party didn't really believe her, really, didn't know what to make of her, but they carried on anyway. On their way backward, they found one of the remaining still living bandits. They were one of the leaders, helped him and together they managed to escape this running horde of like basilisks that were following them, and also Garbod, the group's cleric, also saved him from death. So he pledged his allegiance to Garbod and traveled with them as a traveling companion, and his name was Urban. Together, they discussed with Urban what their next quest is going to be. And on the map, you can see there are some points that the bandits made an indication of where they were supposed to go. And Urban told them about this place, a stone called the Milestone. And the Milestone is a druidic icon or an holy place for the druids of the old time. And the plan were for the bandits to go there, steal it, and sell it for a shit ton of money. This didn't suit well for the group's druid called Videl. And the group decided to travel inward towards this place to stop the bandits from disturbing this druidic holy place. They traveled on. They found some rare and unique vegetation of moss and mushrooms. Some of the groups ate the moss and gained some really weird abilities and also gained some temporary hit points by eating them. Also, as they ate this moss, they also found that it tasted like the best meal that they ever knew. So it was very mystical and very weird. And as they travel on, they travel into and reached the milestone. And there were almost like a magical darkness for most of the party members couldn't really see far enough. Even though that they were like elves and whatnot, they couldn't really see anything. So regardless, they managed to go inside the area. Videl tried to communicate with the milestone as well. And it were corpses all around. It was overgrown by vegetation and almost a skeleton, like it was very macabre It looked like they were slashed, and where they were slashed, there were this growing mushrooms and flowers, and it was kind of morbid in some way. And eventually, Rill heard her familiar a bit further away from this area sounded a little bit disturbing. And Blinky, together with Blinky, they traveled to the outskirts of this location, and out from one of the trees came this huge hulking behemoth of a creature. A lot of muscles, a lot of vegetation and bark, and also have this huge deer skull, small beady red eyes, and these huge antlers on the side. This broke out to be a battle. They fought, and a lot of the Adventures Party members were severely wounded during this battle. And also, they lost their fellow companion Urban to the cause when he was split in half by this huge creature. After the battle, they managed to scout around a little bit, and I think it was Thalion or Videl. I don't remember who it was, but they managed to look at the creature that they fought, and they saw that the skull were attached to the creature, and as they removed it, they saw that it was a dryad of some sort that has been affected by this creature. And with that, as after the battling and everything has happened, Rill took out one of their old artifacts that they had from previous before the stream. It is a dark scepter coming from the Blackrock mine, and managed to tap on top of the stone because it reacted to the magical influences from the stone. As they tapped on with the scepter, they teleported inside of the scepter as they did previously. And inside the scepter, they came into an area filled with a lot of doors everywhere. As they have been here before, they chose to go through the door leading towards the library. They went into the library and met the librarian inside. A twisted creature, long, slender creature with almost like a mummified texture all over this character, and also having control over these tomes and knowledge. Each member asked a question about lore and history, and everybody gained their information, but most of them gain also the effect called the blessing of the trickster. And that is something we probably will see later on in the other campaign. But after they have received all the information that they wanted, and the blessing of the trickster has been gained to everybody, the guardian or the librarian kindly requested them to find an exit or find something else, because the guardian of the scepter has been alerted. And it is here we will return back to the adventure, and also let me introduce you to my friends and the cast members of this adventure. Hello guys, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
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 Yes. Very good, actually. It's Sunday.
It is Sunday, finally, and very, very, very much apologies for the previous week that we didn't stream then, but because I had some work to be done. But now we're back, and this is what happened on the previous one, and we shall return back into this adventure again. I should bring up some sound. As their librarian lowers down the hands and tells, well, the guardian is coming. what do you guys do? There is a door to the direct right side and behind you.
Well, after we received the gift or the curse, whatever,
Sure.
he says
What
there's a
like-
guardian coming.
He said that the guardian is coming.
I look
think
over
that's
at
our
Rill.
cue.
And he kind of like leaned down towards the books and just ignores you.
I look over at
If you
Rill
don't
and Stallion. Well, you have been here before.
Yeah.
was the way.
Last time this happened, it was kind of our cue to leave. So we need
should
to
leave.
leave. Yeah. I think I kind of maybe remember how.
Is there any text on the doors?
As you look at the door with your passive perception and whatnot, there are no indication on the door.
God.
There are no arcane symbols. There are nothing. It's just a plain wooden door with a doorknob.
Real, do you think this is the exact same as the last time we were here? This is the trickster.
Time we went straight, sort of. Ended up in a prison, then ended up in the door room, then ended up in a ghost house in the wrong time frame. So, I mean, what do we have to lose, right? What options do we have? Let's just go for the door.
Let's go for this door.
To the left door.
Well,
Well, is it better to go down? I mean,
it's- on the map, it's the right door.
Yeah, on the map is the right door.
What did you say, Garbod?
just no, no. That's metagaming. I will be quiet.
Isn't it better to
What?
take the route you took before?
I'm just looking at how big the map is and trying to figure out how Robin through this map. So
Well, I don't remember what door we took. I don't even
Well,
remember.
you
a door.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna be quiet now.
Do we hear
That's
any
why
sounds?
I don't like to play with fellow dungeon masters and whatnot.
I don't look at that because I only see the tiny little square we see on the stream.
I can tell you for one instance, I have changed the map.
Mhm.
Well, what door?
What door did we enter the library through? Do we know? We entered from somewhere, right?
Behind.
Okay, so from the tiny one, so to say, this one.
From this one, yes.
Okay, I guess we take this one then, right?
Yeah, sure.
Going down or right?
50.
I feel lucky.
You going down?
Yes.
Yes, we're going now.
Hey, by the way, how much HP do we have?
I could...
From the battle.
You haven't
From the
recovered any.
previous battle. No, exactly.
That
I'm
one-
not feeling quite well. I wouldn't mind some patching up.
I'm hurt,
Yeah.
but not that hurt.
Is there any way? Sorry for being bad at spells, but is there any spell that can heal multiple parties?
Let me see. I can go into
Yeah,
your
that's good.
character. See, also for the viewers as well, because of the battle and everything that happened to our fellow companions, they leveled up previously, so they are now at level 8. But not for long.
Soon will be 0.
No, because we will die.
Kalle, you don't have any spells that. No, not at the
If I
moment.
just use my Medicaid, can I then heal someone? Is that how it works?
Medicaid? Medikit.
Medicine.
No. But you have
Yes,
Cure
I do.
wounds?
Yeah. So I can cure wounds on us.
Yeah, I
People
can
will
cure
know.
wounds too.
I think I'm gonna do cure wounds on myself on level 3 because I have more than half of my hit points away.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone agreeing?
How hurt are you?
I mean, not much, but I am kind of weak in general, so not much is kind of a lot for me.
Let's gonna roll my 6d6 score. I'm not gonna do guiding bolt to myself. 3d8 plus 2.
Bye.
Garbo just
Let's
cast a
end this
guiding
story
bolt
quickly.
himself.
You don't want to be here no more. It's like, I'm getting out.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guide myself through the afterlife.
And now he reveals that his backup character is actually the Guardian.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
Oh
be
yes.
so.
I cast Cure Wounds on Rill.
Okay.
I heal 15 wounds. What? For real?
Yeah.
And I heal 9 with a level 1 Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that's not okay.
So Vidal rolled pretty high, and Kalu rolled pretty meh.
But
There.
you rolled 1, 1, and 1, 8, and 1, 4.
Yeah.
I can say I feel a lot better now. A lot.
I don't.
As you open up the door, this door doesn't have any indication as well. It's just a wooden door with a doorknob, exactly as the other one. As you open up the door, there's open up to a hallway. But to your amusement, or to your liking, it doesn't look pretty bad. It looks like you're inside of a castle.
It looks like, yes.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
I can't say I do recall this, but
As you're standing there, a small second, just staring into this hallway, you can hear music, like a string orchestra, and you can. The more and more you start to listen into it, you start to hear like people that are shatter, and you can hear like and just clinging of glasses.
I hate parties. Oh,
There's a party in here. I want to go inside.
PTSD.
Come on.
Who goes first?
I'm going
can-
first.
okay, no.
Come.
I'll go first. I'll kick in the door. Is it a door to be kicked? Here?
No, there's no door.
I
I'll kick in
will.
the air, I guess.
Yeah, kick the air. I'm gonna change my appearance
Okay.
as I'm like casually strolling in the back line. I'm gonna change my complexion to a very pale skin. I'm gonna make my female curves more voluptuous, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make
Is
my
that a
my
word?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
Yeah, it is.
I guess you hear a dunk from me. No, yeah.
and I'm gonna do my hair up so it's like this pretty like how to say more
Pompous.
pompous party like hairstyle.
Almost
And
like a
I
Victorian
change my
lady.
coat around so I have the colorful side out.
Okay. As you come to the T section of this area, I forgot to reveal the other part. You can see on your way, if you're looking straight forward as you're walking down, you can see there's another door with another symbol on it. But then you turn directly to the right side where Garbo takes a step in. You can see there's a hallway going down, and this is much more decored than the other from the previous corridor you came from. In the middle of the floor, you can see this long red golden carpet. And there are statues, and there are ornaments, there are armor, people that are standing like ornamental armors, and there are paintings, there are chandeliers and candelabras everywhere. And also the most important thing is that there are servants going away from you and going downward the corridor. They're just walking in this straight line. You can see the back of one person that has this very, very like, I would say it's like shoulder long black hair in a ponytail, and they are very like clothed in this costume, black, almost like a penguin style costume. And they're holding a silver platter, and this huge dome around it, like to conceal whatever food it is. And they're continuing, and they're like 5 or 6 people that are walking downwards into this corridor.
Do they see us, or are they not looking in our direction at all?
They're not looking at your direction. They are looking. It looks like they are ignoring you and continue on. and there are two like doorways on the left side on this hallway as well. I can just move like this and this so you can see. And the candelabras and the chandelier, they are having candles, lit candles on them as well. It's a very cozy atmosphere, and you can still hear the music, and you can still hear string instrument and people that are partying.
I
Daniel?
want to. Yes.
I just want to ask you a question, if I recall correctly. Last time we were in here and some less normal things happened, and we ran into people and such, they never saw us, did they? It was like we didn't exist.
Not when we went back in time. But, well,
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know where we are, so I'm just saying they might see us, they might not see us. So
Well, I'm
like
going.
they're seeing us first, right?
I'm going to check this door down here a little quickly, and I think we should try to avoid people, or what they are. They are not people. They are.
Leon, there's a party
Imagine.
for us over here. Should we join it?
Do you know? You know where we are, Garbod? This place is unholy.
It's
The party.
Oh, it's an unholy place. Ah, it's an unholy party. My bad.
I look
Skipping
back
along.
up that
I
the
was
door
forced
went
to
through.
Swing everywhere.
Videl, do not touch anything. Garbod, do not eat anything.
Aw,
Blinky, do not steal anything.
God,
What? I
feed
would
me.
never.
And really, you know what this place is, so I trust in you.
I look back.
Yes,
Is
please,
the
please trust in me.
Yeah, I trust in you.
Vidal, did you look back
Yeah.
as Thalion goes down toward and looking towards the door at the very end? Do you look back?
Yeah, I look
or
back.
what are you doing?
Yeah, when I turn around and look back at the door we came through.
Mhm.
And it's another door. It's a new door. This door is not well. It's still wooden door, but this one is a new color to it. It is a white door with golden edges around it. It has like ornaments. Looks like the door knob looks like a swan's head. It looks more fancier.
Open it.
As also, and this time, Thalion, you reach the other door at the other end. You can see there is one symbol on the door. It's a wooden door, wooden framing on the door, and it's more of a gray color to it. And you can see the symbol of a gold bag on it.
I do recall a gold bag. I also recall bad sounds when we were close to the gold bag last time.
How about swans?
I do not recall any swans.
No.
Can I open the door?
You want to open the door?
Can you do it
I look back at
carefully?
open it or I'll kick it in.
Okay.
I touched the
not,
knob.
Not that door.
Not that door, okay.
Videl's door.
What? Should I open it?
I don't know.
Last
Sure.
time we were in here, we were supposed to walk straight forward. We're absolutely not walking straight forward right now.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
I open the
Yeah.
door. And I open it not so carefully.
Okay.
I open it with making quite an entrance.
Really, wasn't that in the dungeon?
As you take the doorknob, suddenly as you take the doorknob and squeeze it to the side and you try to open up, it's the feeling of that the door doesn't open. The door seems to be stuck, and all the lights in this corridor shrinks down.
Yeah, and I do like this. Since it doesn't open, I grab the door handle and knob and try to open it, and I walk into the door.
Yeah, you hit the door with your body. You slam into it, and you don't go into the door. But all the lights and everything interior starts to darken.
Can I see something? I'm looking around like, hear something, see something.
Either you do. Oh yeah, make a perception check.
I'm scared. Let go of the fucking door.
I let
What
the
door are,
let
which
go of
door
the
are we at?
My door.
The upper.
Oh, the way we came.
Garbod, are you still with that door?
I have a crowbar!
Garbod, are you with the other door?
Leave the
No, you're
door alone. Doors.
As
The
you're looking
door is
around
locked.
with a 20 perception check, you look around as you. It doesn't seem to be changing the interior of what you saw previously. The carpet is still there. Everything else is still there, but the things that you start to hear a sound.
From where?
More
What
distant.
what direction?
It sounds like it comes more from above, from like beyond the ceiling. It's almost like you hear. You know when you have like heavy boots that somebody is like walking on top of you, almost on top, like in the same pretty close by where you are. It's just doom and stops.
Hey peeps, this is clearly the wrong way. We're
Yes.
not supposed to go backwards. I told you. Straight line.
Okay,
Never
let's go back.
backwards.
Straight line. It's this way. Follow me.
Okay, Garbod, you go first.
As you walk towards the door, you see the symbol has changed, and it's a skull with two chains attached to both eyelids and go backward. It looks like the skull is screaming. It looks like two hooks and then chains going back towards his back.
A few moments ago, this was a bag of gold or something. Skulls are bad.
I do recall we went through some kind of like, not torture chamber, but it was like a prison where it seemed like souls that were trapped.
Well, fuck it, let's go.
I open up the door.
Okay.
I wanted a party.
Maybe it's reversed, like he wants us not to take the skull door because that's
Oh,
what normal people would not open.
It's completely dark for me.
In that corner.
Are we changing corners?
Yes.
I'm sorry. We're changing corners. It's a very large map. I'm so sorry.
Because it's a fucking labyrinth.
As you open up the door, all of your party members that are standing outside in the hallway gets sucked in, and you stumble inside, and you come into this. You two have seen this place before. This you can see a torture table, and there are numerous of chains with hooks that are dangling from the ceiling on the walls, and there are cages, and there are this sarcophaguses with these huge like nails that if you put somebody in there you can just squeeze them inside of it. You can see there are numerous of gore and blood all over the ceiling, on the wall, and most cover all places around the floor. And it looks like the pools of blood going down towards like a middle point. It looks like a well that goes downwards. And you can still hear this almost like syrup dropping of the blood goes squealing down this well. But there are nobody else but you inside of this room, as it is for right now.
Blinky,
Yes.
you do not eat this. I've seen you. You do not taste this.
I wasn't gonna. I swear.
Good.
Didn't we get chased by the torturer last time we was here?
I don't know what chased us because we never really stopped to look what it was.
Well, I think this is the place where we go straight forward and do not stop or deviate from the straight line.
Yeah, that seems about right. Let's go. Chop chop. I don't
Yes.
want to be in here. If you
I
see
take
anyone,
point.
don't look them in the eyes.
I know.
Because if anyone stops in front of me, I won't die. I will go first.
As you go towards this door, you can see there is one only symbol there, and it's sun.
Sun is
Go,
nice.
Go. I remember a sun. I so remember a song. Let's go.
As you open up the door, you can see there's a.
Go first.
Cully's just already there. You won't allow me to. Go back to the room.
No! Keep us in there.
As you open up the door, you fuckers. There is a long corridor, and on all of the side of the walls, you can see there are people hanging and dangling on these black chains, and they're hooked up towards the wall, screaming in like terror and agony.
Don't look at them. Don't communicate with them. Just pretend they're not there.
Do you
that
proceed to
is-
go walk forward?
Yes.
That is
I
pretty
want-
hard.
Everybody.
Yeah, you can move us until something bad happens.
As you continue on moving on, and as you are in the middle of the hallway, trying to, the people are just hanging there. They cannot reach for you. But as all of you get into the middle of the hallway, the door behind you shuts, and I want everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah, this
Oh
is my...
yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm good
Do
at
that?
this. No.
Ow, ow, ow.
16.
9.
12.
Oh,
Hmm.
23.
I don't like my number.
You said you've been here before, Real?
So, as you're walking into this hallway and you're walking through, you can hear the moaning of these people. And the people, you don't look at them, so you don't really see anything about them, what their facial expression is, or what their features are. You're just trying to just continue on straight forward. Garbod,
Yeah.
as you're moving on, you can hear almost like a cackling sound of Madame Red to your right ear. And you can hear her whisper to you, almost like in a very forceful way. You can still hear that it's her, but it's very like forceful. And she says, "I'm here to kill you for taking my baby."
Oh, that's not much to kill about. That was so easy. You should get a better baby then, Madam Red.
What do you do?
Peek a little bit at what it is.
As you peek at it, you can see Madame Red is hanging on the side of the wall,
No.
defenseless in her chains, staring at you. She's
That's bait.
bleeding.
That's bait.
Did we
That's-
hear him
the-
talking to nothing?
Yeah. Did you say that out loud?
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Yes.
does.
Garbod, look ahead. Ignore.
Bait. Bait. That's bait.
I know who your high priest is.
Yep,
I
so
will
we...
drench everybody.
Doobidi-boop-boop-boop-boo. Det går väldigt sakta nu. It goes very slowly. Boop-boop-boop-boop.
As you still continues on going,
Patting-
Thalion,
patting
you
on
start
the
to
ass.
hear something else as well. You start to hear. It sounds like people getting slain by goblins. You remember the sound of it, as it was yesterday. The screaming terror, and you can hear the goblins just screaming and shooting arrows, as they are, as you were there yesterday.
It's only in my head.
It is not in your head.
And I look at the voice speaking to me.
As you're
In the
looking at
direction.
them, you can see your father hanging there. It is your fault, my son.
Oh.
I stop in the middle of the hallway and stare at my father.
Oh no.
As Thalion stops from this being that's hanging on the floor, you can see from it just latches out like a tentacle, and it's a black chain wrapped around, going around the middle cage, the middle part of his of your body. And I want you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Dim, 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 dim.
Please roll.
What the fuck? 3 10s in a row.
And if right now, Thalion, you're not in control of your character.
Oh.
Why does this keep happening?
You're standing still in the you are at first place, so everybody else stops as well.
That's not.
You can see from the creature just comes this black chains ripping around him.
John, what are you doing?
What are we doing?
I'm
Why are
not
we
playing
not-
flute.
You wanna have any- I'm pretty fucking sure I have.
Someone, I just wait. Can we push him away? Can we like tear him loose?
You can
Something?
certainly try. What do you want to do?
Try to like rip him away.
Is he stuck?
Yes.
Could I do a freedom of movement on him?
You can certainly try.
You are right behind me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I touch him. Freedom of movement.
Oh, you just touch him
Yes,
on the butt.
of course. It's on the butt. Where else would I touch?
That's the only place where the chains
you-
doesn't wrap him.
Yes, of course. Yes, that's why I chose the butt.
As you touch Thalion and you release the spell,
Ooh.
Thalion, I want you
Hands.
to make
Nay.
intelligence saving throw with advantage.
Watch me fail.
Oh, were you supposed
Oh no,
to?
no,
No.
it's only Thalion.
Oh, Valion. Me being stupid. Sorry.
14.
14 is exactly what you needed. As you are getting these memories of your past, you can see the people getting killed by these goblins, getting hunted by these goblins, and getting tortured by these goblins, and then you just return. And you,
have
and-
my hand on your ass.
as you can feel something on your ass, but as you look by, you can see these black black chains, and they just pulverize.
Let's go.
It's okay. It's okay. And I puff him on his butt.
Give him a little scooch. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Did you all see that? Don't look. Go.
We're not. Let's leave.
As you're getting to this door, you can see on this door, you can see a familiar sight. It looks like the door you went through when you came here for the first time.
I
But
open it.
on the other side, you can see another door.
I am not looking at the side.
Okay.
I am
I
going
mean,
a
there-
straight line.
But the rest of us are.
As you're walking in there, and as Thalion just looking at the door, then comes Garbod, and then comes Blinky, and Blinky, you recognize this door on the furthest end, and it's the same door that we introduced you to previously, a door from your childhood. And as you're standing there, Thalion is trying to open up. It doesn't open up immediately. As you're trying to wiggle open the door doesn't open. But the door on the other side, from your memory, slightly opens up. And you can see an interior that is familiar.
Don't look at it.
What do you guys do? The door seems to be locked. The
Why
one
can't
that
you open the
Thalion-
door?
Do the
Can we
rest of us
crowbar it?
see the door opening in the?
on the other direction, yes.
Yeah, so we all see that.
Yes.
Garbot kicks the door in.
Do you think
press
we're supposed to take the other door? It
No.
opened for us.
No, straight
No.
line.
Straight line. I kick the door open.
I kick.
Make an athletic check, Kalle.
Oh, look at this.
I'm so
Look
fucking
at
tough.
this. I'm so fucking tough. I'm so fucking tough. That's right.
Scared.
Also, that is exactly what you needed.
20?
I mean,
A natural 20 to succeed. So standing there, Garbot just went, "Oh, it's so fucking tough!" Smack! And the door just boom, opens up.
Nice.
Inside there's just a black void with stars around it.
Are we sure we? The other door looks a lot more pleasant right now.
And another thing that is very unsettling. There is no sound beyond the door.
I don't like this room.
Well, we were
Usually
supposed
there are
to
like
go.
room ambience. You can feel like your voice as you walking through it is echoing. But on beyond that point, there's nothing.
I think that the more comfortable you feel, the worse it will be. And the more uncomfortable and scary it is, that's the right way. That's my belief.
Oh, so you mean like when you got stuck in a wall by black chains just now? So we're supposed to go back to that then?
That's because I stopped and looked. We cannot stop. I'm going in.
Okay.
Uh,
So Thalion goes in and disappears.
I don't want to go in there.
uh,
He's like walks into almost like he walks into a curtain. Like a curtain call. Like of a theater, just disappears.
can I like put my hand in there like Thalion?
Put it in. Put it
Yeah.
in. As you put
My
it in,
hand.
you're getting sucked into it.
Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna be lost away from here. Bye bye.
Wow!
This is
Wow.
when the whole party dies.
Great cleric! Great cleric! Thank you! Thank you!
Blinky.
The rest of you?
What do
Why
you
am I
think?
alone here?
No,
Are you
you're-
here with me? Oh,
Yeah, I'm here
thank
too.
God. Well, what if they went into a bad door and we go in there and everybody dies?
As you're standing there, Vidal, both of you, Vidal and Blinky, you can hear from the other side, the other hallway, you can hear a voice whispering. Blinky.
Yeah, that's probably a good door to go to.
And you can see from the open crack, you can see it looks like a skeletal hand that comes from, and you can see black chains hanging from it. And the door opens up, slightly open, so you can see a skeletal face. No eyes, only just sockets, just a skull, a cranium having this black hood, and it having almost just a shut jaw, and just see the teeth, clean and white teeth. And it's a long, slender being with this
That's comfortable.
black chains around it and having this black hood. He just
God,
reaching
slender.
out and looks
Yeah.
at you. You can hear it whisper again. I can show you the truth. I can change you.
I can show you the world.
Shining, splendoring, Blinky.
No.
Tell me, Blinky.
Slenderman is singing to you. Come on,
I
I-
can change you.
the Emperor protects.
I can make you whole again.
Blinky, you are perfect as you are. I pick up Blinky and I jump
Yes,
through the
Wait. Ah! I'm sorry.
There you are. Do you just pick her up?
I look down at Blinky. Is it okay?
Yes.
Asking for consent?
Yes.
Oh, character progression!
I'm no longer a mascot. Thank you.
Pick her up and jump into the void.
I hate this place.
I'm just gonna do this.
Oh.
At first, there's nothing. You hear nothing. You see nothing. It is just calm for the first time, almost like you were asleep, but you're conscious. And then you start to hear something in the endless void of nothingness. A heartbeat. And it grows with every rhythm. Dum, dum. Dum, dum. And then you almost feel it grows anxious. Dum-dum, dum-dum, dum-dum. Then you start to hear almost like somebody getting stabbed by a sword. And from your vision, you start to see a crack in the void. Bark falling out. And you can see people outside cheering and running around. Suddenly you feel an arrow stuck into your stomach. You look down and you see the oozing blood of black blood from you. But you're dying. And it's hopeless. You're alone and you're empty. And as you are about to die, you can see the hand, and it looks a hand that looks like it's made of scales. Could it be a dragonborn's hand? As it rips out the heart of something. You look at your own heart, made out of bark, still beating. And then it turns back to darkness again as you're slowly fading into your death. But as soon as you feel your edge of consciousness just fade away, you feel raindrops. And it's a weird sensation of feeling raindrops as you slowly wake up. And all of you wake up around in a perfect circle around the milestone. It's raining. As you look up, there's a perfect circle that all the trees has just moved to the side and created this circle canopy around the milestone. What do you guys do?
Is the guardian still there?
Yes, but it's stopped in this motion, it's reaching up towards the sky. And it's locked in this.
I'm checking my
statue.
chest. I'm like checking, like, am I stabbed? Am I okay? Is my heart where it is? Is it beating? Like,
All of
Pretty
you
much
are
that.
still wounded from the previous battle, just like you never left.
Are my candles here?
Your
My
candles
bell.
are still there.
So are they still active though?
No, they're not.
Okay, so we've been there for 8 hours. Guys, we've been away for so long.
Did
okay.
you guys see yourself like a tree?
Yes.
I don't know. I think I
Why-
was dying. I didn't like
no,
it.
no. I think we saw what the tree of life, or what was it called? I think we saw the moment when the tree died.
I was also thinking that the tree that we need to save.
Was it
Yes.
killed by a dragon?
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't want to fight a dragon. I'm sorry. I
Wait,
do
wait a minute.
lot of
Dragons
things, but I
don't
don't
shoot arrows.
exactly.
So, oh wait. Did
Maybe
we
it
see
was
how-
one of them dragon people.
No. Did we see how this tree died?
What tree? The tree we're supposed to save.
No. I mean this beast we just killed.
We killed it.
We killed that tree.
Did
Yes,
we
we
shoot
did.
an arrow?
We didn't stab it.
Didn't we?
How
we
did
shoot
we-
an
You ripped
arrow
the
in it?
head off.
You ripped its head off.
You ripped its fucking
Yeah.
head off.
You always rip the
not
head off.
Not first. Didn't we shoot the arrows in it? Then stab it?
I don't. I think it was bigger than this creature.
I blew a bagpipe inside its chest. We didn't see that in the void.
I blew my bagpipe inside of it.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna look around. Jon, Brunte, are you here?
All right.
You're
Here,
looking-
horsey.
No, the canopies and
Make
everything.
make an animal handling check or a perception check if you want to look for them.
Is there a pile of stuff here that my creatures
I'll
left?
do a perception check because I'm looking.
No.
Can I use my passive perception to see if the trees are moving, or is everything frozen?
That is more of an active perception check.
Really?
Yes.
To see if the trees are moving?
Yes. That is more of an investigation check.
Oh, should I roll investigation?
Yes. That is more like a specific thing you're looking at. Beginning with the trees. As you're looking at the trees, the trees looks like they have moved to the side. Standing still now and are unmovable. They are just swinging a little bit because of the wind and because it's the coming storm.
Okay, so the wind has effect on them.
Yeah, but they are just swaying a bit like normal trees.
Yeah.
But they have moved. It looks like they have lifted up their roots and moved and to create this perfect circle around the milestone.
Okay.
As you're standing right here and right now, Rill goes and just shout out, Jon and Brunte, there's no side, you cannot see the horses anywhere.
Videl, have you noticed the trees have been moving?
I'm about to touch the milestone again.
Oh,
But wait a minute. Do you know why the trees have moved? Is there some kind of what's it called? Ceremony? I can't find the word.
ritual?
Ritual. Thank you.
I rolled an history check.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 22.
As you are getting noted by this motion of the trees and looking at the milestone, you think from you have heard stories from your because of your line of work and from your practices that in some rare occasions when there is a place of this great importance and it doesn't have a guardian, it looks for another guardian. This almost like the beginning ritual of finding this guardian.
Look over at Thalion and the milestone is looking for a new guardian.
Did we do wrong by killing the guardian? Did we kill the stone? Damage it?
We surely killed the guardian, but the guardian
Yeah,
were
but-
corrupted by necrotic magic.
Oh.
Wait, how do we make a new guardian? Also, the horses are gone. Is no one else worried about this?
What
put-
about the horses?
I put my hand on the milestone.
Won't someone care
What
about horses?
about Attack of the Wookiees?
And I do druidcraft and I speak Talvarun, Iona, Ion, Aura.
Nothing.
Are the corpses still here?
Yes.
Okay.
And as you look around, there's another corpse. Overgrown.
Does it have scales?
Is it urban?
No, it's Irban.
Overgrown.
When I pick up all my things that I can find, did they have like a pile of stuff they have collected next to them? Because I
Yes.
sent them out. Oh, they do. What do I
Yeah.
find? What did they collect for me?
It looks like a pile of like small like acorns
God damn it! They didn't
And,
understand the message.
and mushrooms and pretty rocks. And it looks like some sort of like bark, but it's very green and it's very moisty.
It's poop.
But it looks like bark.
Well, they tried. I guess I'll have to go and touch all the corpses myself. I want to touch Urban's corpse.
I want to summon Nyx,
Okay.
if it works.
Where's
As you
Urban?
do that, Nyx appears.
Go down.
Is he big?
Yeah, it's quite big.
Not ginormous.
Ahoo!
Then it's not. Okay. So, Nyx, we need to find Jonenbrunte.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but I trust in you, so up you go.
flies away and flies over the canopy.
Did I observe when the moss was beginning to grow of the corpses on the
On the
Urban?
previous. No, you haven't done that, but you can do that if you want to.
But I think we did something with Urban. We dragged his feet. We were going to stitch him together or something like that. But then moss had already started growing, right?
Yeah. And you left him there.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I could calculate how long we've been gone.
More than 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
More than 8 hours, yes.
You may either make
How
an
do we know that?
investigation check
Because
or you
my
make a
spell
medicine
lasts
check.
8 hours.
Ah,
Or it
But
can
it
be
is-
more because it was also enhanced. So it could be 8 hours. 8 plus hours.
ah.
You can either do an investigation check. You can do three things you can do. You can make an investigation check to look around for any other things and clues or whatnot. You can either do a medicine check to check on Urban how long this thing has been happening to him, or you make a survival check to indicate which day it is or which time of the day it is. But you cannot see like, oh, this is Tuesday, measure on the blah blah blah. It is so, but you can still measure on what type of day it is on survival check.
Yeah, I did that.
With a 13, you manage to discover that it is getting close to like dusk. It's like 1.5 hour before dusk. And it is rainy. And you seem to be very concealed here. You're still wet. You're almost like soaked wet in like rain water and whatnot, but nothing to see like which day it is or how long you have been here. It's very hard.
Yes.
With your survival check and with that, you can see around where all of your bodies has been laying around. The ground has been making this perfect curves around your body, like you have been laying there for quite some time.
That is spooky and sort of disheartening. Especially considering the horses.
But this guardian in front of us,
Mm-hmm.
is that the corpse of the previous guardian? Okay.
Yep.
Well, guys, what should we do?
I'm loading Urban.
We should find, well, the owl is finding the horses, but we should make our way back.
I'm glad the owl has advantage.
The owl, Nyx is flying around the canopy and looking around and scanning for the horses. Flies around for several minutes, but Nyx sends you back the imagery. No, it can talk to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or what the wording is like, it doesn't see anything. I should come up with the voice for him soon, but
What?
Get to that.
What
I'm-
accent
he
shall I
talks a little bit like this.
Oh my god.
No. I should come up
Okay.
with a voice soon with it. But
Okay.
Min var skåning. Du får fan inte ha fibröst.
hello. Are you getting dangerous?
Ah. I think the horses might have left us or something. They're not around. I don't blame them.
Well, we have to track them.
How?
But Will, by the way, why did you touch the scepter on the stone?
Because it felt like a good idea.
It was vibrating in her hand.
We almost died again.
There was nothing dangerous in there. We just had a vision.
Quite
And we got
fascinating one.
knowledge. I
Uh,
don't see the bad in this.
Well, I'm going to find the horses. Bye.
Okay.
And you
Bye.
just walk right
They
into the
went this
northern part.
way.
I'll ask Nyx to keep a track on Thalion. Just
Okay.
like low key, fly around and follow him.
Okay.
So should we rest or something? Maybe I'm kind of tired.
A long rest would be fine. I'm almost out of spells.
How
I was more
Yeah.
thinking that this is maybe a safe place to rest, and I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah.
well, the
it's a good place to
milestone
go.
is starting a ritual.
How does a milestone get a new guardian? Do you plant a branch in front of it? Like, you know this, right, Vidal?
Do I do that with my 22?
Sure. It seeks out a creature that is worthy of becoming its guardian. And it usually is that it tries to summon like a fey creature. And dependingly on which fey it is closest in this plane, it will become the next guardian. But it could take time. Until then, the milestone will become dormant.
Do we sleep here though? Because the moss is growing really fast. What if we wake up and there's moss encapsulating us?
Can't you make the dome?
I think we're quite safe here.
Yeah.
Uh,
The moss underneath.
Nyx, however, might be the closest fey creature around.
Would be really fun.
Not giving up my owl to a stone.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we should.
He's following Thalion, and Thalion is on his own private mission to who knows where right now, so it's fine.
Personal mission to who knows where. I'm doing the main quest, okay?
No, you're finding horses.
How big is the circle around with the trees that have moved?
It is I can draw it. Because what the hell? Oh, there's a few count.
Yes.
A four-cant.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So all of these trees has been moving inward to encapsulate the stone.
They are gonna mate.
Yeah, maybe we should leave the stone alone at least. To do its thing.
Oh, Chikabao.
Alien! Alien!
I don't know how far I've gotten.
No, I don't know either.
You're still in air.
Oh.
In hearing distance.
Yes, have you decided to follow?
Yes!
Good.
I don't know if the others are, but I'm coming. Hello.
Aren't we resting?
Yes, but not here.
Why?
Because bad stone.
It is a milestone, a druidic milestone. It's no longer doing bad things because we already tapped it with the scepter. The guardian is dead. Vidal says he's looking for a new guardian. I don't think we can find a safer place than here. Even the trees has moved around to make this place look more peaceful.
Almost can't hear you anymore. Thalion, they wanna sleep.
We sleep when we find the card.
We know where the card was.
The card is the other way.
It is?
Yes. It literally is the opposite way.
You're the ranger.
It's back the way we came, Thalion.
But the trees has moved. Okay.
It's this way.
Okay.
Thalion, please stop, Thalion.
I'm just checking so you are all alert.
We are alert. Can we just please rest?
Okay.
Not here.
Why?
Because it's weird magic moss, a weird magic stone, a weird magic guardian.
I can check if it's magic still, and then we can sleep here.
Thalion, listen to me. We know what is here. If we go somewhere else, we do not know what is there. We already know what to expect here. If we go to a new place,
Mhm.
it might actually be worse. You know how this like piles up for us.
Like
It's kind of like good, and then it gets worse.
when you
worse,
make things worse.
I'll cast detect magic to calm his
Okay.
nerves.
Every word that comes out of your mouth makes things worse.
Oh, rude.
You look around the area, you can see all of your companions have variety of magical items on them.
Yes.
The milestone is still having a magical energy, but it's very, 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 very faint.
And all the moss is just moss now.
Kind of. No, it's no. It still has magical components on it, but it's very faint.
I would say it's safe here because everything is kind of sleepy. Yeah.
We know what is here already.
Yes, you rest here. I go to the cart. I
Hello.
know.
Because that is safe.
It's
When you haven't rested. And you know it's a few days travel, right?
It's like,
You know I've been living
Hello.
in the forest my whole life, right? I know how to hide.
but you left the forest for a reason.
Yes, because I was bored.
Exactly.
But now
This is not boring.
I miss it.
Calm and sleep here, Thalion. You can be awake.
The peacefulness of my forest.
But we need you to guard us. You
Yes.
can't just leave us.
Garble
You-
can guard you.
You as a wood
It loves to
elf.
guard.
He needs to sleep. He's hurt.
Yeah, you as
We
a
need
wood
you,
elf
Thalion.
would know that this might be the calmest place in the forest right now.
Can't you see how calm Thalion is? He's one with the forest. He's like
Yeah.
all peaceful and like, oh, I'm so calm.
The forest is with me.
Don't you feel the urge to meditate just for 4 hours? Just sit there and like, oh, I'm so calm. Everything is fine.
Well, you guys go to sleep. I will guard.
God, I wish I could throw catnap at unwilling people. Sleep, Thalion.
Did you say catnip?
Catnap.
Oh, okay.
Catnip. Pooh.
Cat nipples.
I'm gonna get sleep next time.
Is this guardian thing really dead? He's standing up. It's creepy.
He has no head. He's stone.
We can push him over if you feel better.
No, that
Like
will
a
make
little
sound.
sleeping cow.
I think we should leave the guardian alone.
Välta väktare.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Well, I will go up in this tree and guard.
I will telepathically tell Nyx to go and sit next to Thalion, puff up his feathers, and look as cute as possible.
That won't be creepy at all.
It's staring at you.
No, he sits with his back against you, and then he turns his head all the way around to look at you.
Ooh. Woohoo.
So so you climb up in the tree and you have Nyx on on the side of you. What does everybody else do? Do you bring up the dome or do you
I'll bring up the dome. I'll try to make sure that the least amount of corpses are in the dome.
Okay.
Because I don't want the smell in the
The-
dome.
We,
Do
we
you
could
mean the
just
lead-
push them away, you know.
No, they're in roots. You
It's,
wanna cut off the roots and then move them?
Ah,
yeah, we
sounds
don't want to do that.
bothersome.
But it's quite hard to keep Urban out of the dome.
He's inside the dome for once, I guess. He
Yeah.
never got to be when he was alive, so. I look at Garbo like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I put my hand on Garbod's shoulder. Sorry for your loss.
Yes.
Well, that's what's happened. You know, for the judge and so.
But-
the judge gives and the judge take.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, he tried to kill us.
No, he didn't. He converted.
Before he converted.
Yes, but he tried to make up for it, and he did. So
And we try to kill him too. Like
Yes.
a lot.
you know,
I still think he ate the moss.
No,
I
he
think
gave
that
us the
is-
seconds we needed to survive this corrupted guardian.
Did I
I-
find anything on Urban when I checked him?
No.
Did
Yep.
you see
Nope.
if he ate the moss? That is
I
really
checked his
important.
mouth.
Yes.
Nothing.
No, because he's probably moss all over now.
The craziest thing, he doesn't have any equipment on him.
Cut up in
like
his
sex.
belly and check what he ate the last hours.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Well,
He doesn't
Uh,
Wait,
have
his belly is half.
He
We
doesn't
can
have
check.
some.
Do we need to know if he ate the moss or not?
No.
Yes and no.
Do, are you going to look at Urban's body, like thoroughly look into it?
I can do
No.
I
a
will take
medicine
a
check.
stick and I can poke with a stick, but I'm not getting my hands in there.
Okay.
From the tree you hear, "Go to sleep!"
I can do a medicine check for you instead, really. Yeah, I think that's...
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
it requires
please.
a medicine check.
That's 17.
You imbeciles.
I could taste.
As you look at Urban, whatever remains of Urban, you poke around a little bit. It looks like it has more of a... As you poke with the stick, he is very stale. And it almost sounds like when you, like, you know, take a stick and push it against hard bark. And as you look and as Vidal looks closer, you can see that Urban has more of this... the skin and everything is more like of a shell, of a bark shell. And as you look around the interior of Urban, there's nothing. You get the sense that Urban has been lying here for almost over a week.
This is a weird thing. He is missing everything inside. And it's a week old, about.
I don't think we will ever see Bruntanjon again.
I'm just gonna run to the toilet really quick. You can debate what is happening, what your next move is.
Oh, I
Oh.
know what my next move is, because Nyx is moving in closer
Wait.
to Thalia.
Have we been here a week?
Apparently.
All right.
Are we hungry?
Thalia, I think we've been here for a week.
I'm an elf. I hear stuff, and I'm just like, how? Wait a minute.
It's-
I'm like 20 feet away.
He's in the branch above us.
Nyx just goes
How-
a bit closer, like, woohoo!
How much is 20 feet?
Woohoo!
Real?
Yes.
Can I ask you for a favor? I say with my big eye.
I'm scared, but I'm gonna answer yes.
I was wondering, since you have a big, beautiful bird, if I could just have a teeny tiny feather.
I think you would have to ask Nyx.
I go to the tree. Hello, Italian. Nix, is it? Hello.
What?
I'm talking to the bird, Valiant. Hello, Nix. Might I inquire about one of your beautiful feathers? Oh, great, Nix.
Oh-hoo-hoo!
Oh, good. We have our DM here. I feel we need him for this. Okay,
What?
quick question to DM.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the bird.
Can I guess we will do it like this. Nyx, I'm telepathically communicating to Nyx. So Nyx is just gonna like flap with his wings and like shake his body when he's next to Thalion, not minding that he might like push Thalion a bit as he's doing his little dance. So some feathers just falls off and starts like coming down.
Thank you, kind Nix. I'm putting them in my bag.
Now the
Okay.
question to DM is, how would these feathers work when they're created from?
As the feathers comes down to you, they turn to this gray texture, and then they shift a little bit, and they turn into this almost like a branch.
Yeah, I was afraid it would be something like that.
I don't think this will work.
I'm sorry. He tried.
Thank you.
Aho!
I guess I need an owl feather. I'll put that on. Owl feather.
I'm sure we can find some somewhere.
Yes.
So
I mean, so we sleep.
Yeah.
yes,
The dome
Yes.
is up. You can leave and
So-
enter as you wish.
Thalion is going to stay up with Nyx. Anybody
Because
else?
apparently
Or-
Thalion never sleeps. I'm gonna scooch a bit around to the other side of the stone so Thalion can't see me.
But you're in the thingy. I
You're in
can't
the
see you.
Yes, and the dome is here.
Yeah, but he's not in the dome, so he can't
Oh yeah,
see
you
us.
can't see us at all.
Exactly.
Perfect.
We can see him, but he can see us, or hear us for that
That's
matter.
Exactly.
creepy.
This is our time to just sit there and be like, Thalion is such a drama queen. He sits out there in his tree.
You can
Suck.
actually talk about him, not to
Yeah.
hear anything.
Why do you? I just think that you're going to pull out the scepter again.
Why would I ever do that? I don't
Well,
know what like gave you the idea that that would ever happen.
Well, I'm scooching after you because I need to talk to him.
Mhm.
Hello.
Yeah.
I was thinking. You know, it feels like we should stop Madame Red. You know, before everything else. It kind of feels like if she gets to the mountain, she will kill everyone, and then it doesn't matter if the forest is big or not. And I was wondering, have you looked at the letter we got from Ramona that I stole? That we were not supposed to open until we were ordered to open it, that had orders from Legion? Maybe it will tell us where they went. We haven't opened and looked at it.
That is actually very true. I needed to think for a moment who Ramona was, but now I
Yeah.
remember that she was Malus'
Marlo's girlfriend that we let go, yes.
and Garbod killed Malus because
Yes.
Malus betrayed us. Okay.
But Ramona is still alive, but we have her letter!
I have not looked at the letter. Do you want to read it? I'm just gonna go through my stuff and just pull it out.
Yes! I'm gonna open it regardless of if I'm not open. We're not allowed to open it.
As you open up the letter, you can see there is a stamp on it with the Legion's mark, and there is a very small text, and the text says, "Operation has shifted to the Blackrock mine. Be ready to proceed. Head and secure the teleportation circle."
That wasn't much information. Well,
Old news.
yesterday's news. Well, we tried. Is there a hidden? Can I see if there's hidden text like a thief would leave?
Make an investigation check.
Oh,
Can I assist her? Because I'm also sitting there like staring at the paper.
yeah, thank you. Please
Absolutely,
do.
you can.
No,
have
I
advantage
was-
for your roll
I was
yourself.
kicked out of the game.
We don't want you here.
Why?
I'm
Okay,
giving you advantage because I'm helping.
Yeah, I'm trying. So we both roll, or do I roll again?
You roll again.
Oh, thank fuck. It was worse.
I love when that happens.
I rolled a 4 and now a 2. So
It's a very good piece of paper. Good quality. Also, the ink,
So 9.
astonishing.
9. I got 9.
Yeah, it is beautiful paper. The ink is astonishing good, and you think that somebody in the upper class has probably written this letter because it's very curvature letters and whatnot.
Does
That
it
is-
smell of Madame Red?
It smells like paper. If it had any perfume, it's long gone now.
Mhm. Well, it doesn't seem like it's any help.
But I would say it's valuable information to know that someone with a nice handwriting has written this.
True, we can keep it.
We can keep it and compare handwritings if we
Yes.
find some other letters somewhere.
Mhm.
So maybe we can figure out where it came from if it would gain us something. Anyway, I have a job for you, Blinky, since we're asking favors and all that.
You want me to put another spell in the scepter?
How did you know?
I don't know.
More importantly, I'm gonna glare over towards Thalion is sitting, even though he can't see me, and then fish out the scepter from the bag of holding.
Are we hiding
Still-
this from him
Still,
now?
it's still vibrating hard.
Oh god.
It's still
Reacting.
vibrating?
Yeah, it's still vibrating very hard.
I don't know if we can put something in it right now. It's acting a bit strange. Can
Really?
you maybe do an identify on this and see if
From the other
last
side. From
time
the
this
other side.
changed?
Please turn
can hear
that
it.
thing off. We're trying to sleep.
Go somewhere else.
No!
Nothing
No!
behind this rock.
No!
You're supposed to go into the scepter.
Me so long. Hi there, viewers. We have some technical difficulty. We're gonna close down the stream right now. God damn it!
I'm sorry, it's a bit loud. It's new batteries.
I cast stone skin on that. Will that be better?
Oh wow!
Just asking, you know.
Shut up!
Ribs for her pleasure.
Oh,
Isn't stone skin quite expensive? I can cast bark skin on it.
Oh,
Cheap budget
no.
variant.
no!
Okay, carry on. The scepter is still vibrating. It's still acting strangely. Blinky, you
Mhm.
see this, right? This is not
Mhm.
normal for this.
I see
Um,
it as I follow it with my head.
It's like, "Ah." So last time I dabbed something and we got sucked inside this thingy, it changed. It kind of like evolved. Maybe you could cast an identify and see if it's the same as it was or if it has evolved in some manner.
I can do that. Question if I should do it on a long. You want to know it now, or can I take 11 minutes?
I mean, I can hold it for 11 minutes. The question is if the rest can sleep while I'm doing this.
11 minutes, guys. I can do it quickly too. I haven't. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I'm touching it. So I'm.
You're touching the scepter, and it doesn't take 11 minutes. It only takes 5 minutes,
Oh,
and then the spell activates, and it's still the same.
it seems to be the same. Do I get laughter this time too? No.
No,
Okay, good.
Okay, do I get any indication that the scepter is trying to show me something or trying to pull me in some direction?
make an insight check.
I'm gonna inside this fucking vibrating staff. Where am I? Insight. Ah!
What color?
No.
Yo, what?
Just thinking that the scepter is like a wand.
No,
I
Magic
mean,
wand, yeah.
if it's a
Magic.
magic wand, we already know
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
it's not a wand.
It's a scepter.
It's
magic
more
s-
like a it's more like a scepter. It's more like a
Yeah. Just wondering,
It's bigger and thicker than a wand. And scepter you usually hold with both hands, I think.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
dual wielding.
It's for royalty. God damn it.
Marvan, if you're still here, you know why I am the way I am.
could you cast a large on the wand? I mean,
No.
that's.
I
So,
can.
I'll be quiet
Oh
now.
my god.
I will.
As you
Okay,
look at the
okay.
scepter,
Yes, I'm
trying to
looking at
get-
it, focusing really hard.
You don't feel like it's trying to tell you something, but it's reacting to the stone, reacting to the location.
In a different way, or in the same manner as when I tapped the
In
stone.
another way. In another way.
I'm looking up towards Thalion again,
Oh.
even though he can't see me. And then I'm just gonna dab the stone with the scepter again.
When she does it, I'm like, what are you doing?
You clunk. Nothing happens.
Okay, just checking, just checking.
Why would you do that?
Oh,
Like,
it's more like tuk. Yeah, nothing happens.
Duk.
It's not.
you begin to mine out the stone in the pattern. But we find something inside still. Even now made a magical. Whatever it's called.
Okay, but maybe you could
Oh,
place
hello.
another spell in here? Since we're on this scepter. Someone is getting into rap dead.
He wanted his dogs.
Oh, lame. So, Blinky, could you maybe then, I don't know if it works, but even though it's acting a bit strange, maybe we can shove something new in here.
What do you want shoved in?
Ah. I mean, I kind of like the dimension door.
You like to mention door shoved in?
Yes,
okay.
I like that shoved in there because it could take me places.
And shove it real good, Blinky.
I'll shove it in there. Sure,
Entering next dimension.
I'll put it in there.
Blinky shoved it in so hard that the multiverse.
I created a new
New
dimension.
dimension. A pocket dimension, if you will.
Yes, blink dimension.
I need vacation.
No, you've been away for one Sunday. This is what happens.
Yeah.
This
Suit
is my
yourself.
fault.
Yes.
They are
this is
piling
your fault.
on each other, so it's gonna be worse the longer you're.
So, regardless, are you putting in dimension door into the scepter?
Yes.
Yes, or trying to at least.
Mm-hmm.
You channel the energies of the spell, and as previously, you lean down towards the scepter, and the scepter sucks us inside. And it glows in the same colorization as of your spell.
Ready. I'm gonna get it back into the bag of holding again.
Yes.
Good. Ooh,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
I mean, it was very useful last time, wasn't it? Right?
It really was. Thank you for that.
They don't like to be close. So, should we sleep?
Yes.
Galvo says on the other side of the stone, yes.
Yes! Be quiet already!
Turn off that wand.
I look at Nyx and
Nyx stares back at you.
do you understand me?
Oh.
Can you hoot if anything comes near so I can meditate?
Hoo-hoo.
and don't touch me.
The owl's head just do like a 90 degrees like plop. Just gets very confused for a bit.
I'm easily awoken. And I start to meditate.
Okay. Rill, roll a perception check on Nyx.
Oof. Da. Yes. Nixie boy, perception. Using ears and eyes. Yeah,
It takes a while.
I think he's too
And-
distracted by Thalion.
And as Thalion, you wake up from your meditation. You look up and you see that Nyx is on the other side, on one of the branches, looking around, reacting as you are woken up, and looking at this way, it turns the head like 180 degrees and looks at you.
Morning.
Hoo.
I take in the fresh morning, or what time is it? Midnight, maybe?
It's supposed to be like midnight, yes.
Okay. I look around.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check.
Really? Nay! Oh, that's wrong.
Persuasion.
Where? There.
Who are you trying to?
Wait.
Oh, nice. So
You look
Hooty
around
hoot.
the camp. Hoot hoot. You look around the camp. Nothing have changed. Seems to be nothing. You can hear the tweeting of birds nearby. Some branch falling down from the trees.
We last time,
Mhm.
or I mean, in the beginning, it was very quiet in these woods, right?
Mhm.
Well, that's
But
a
there
good.
are sounds now.
Yeah. Well, I eat my ration and
Okay.
just chill in the tree.
You chill in the tree, waiting until morning because you don't need to sleep anymore.
Oh, I love being in trees and just chilling.
And everything goes well. Everybody wakes up, and you earn a long rest.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
oh,
It's generous.
For now,
Yeah, that's why we take it now. Take before he changes his mind.
you are waking up as the dome drops, and one by one, you eat some rations and drink some water and whatnot. And then you are fresh and clear for your next part of your adventure. Where do you want to go? And what do you do? What do you discuss between each other?
so it's
Well,
been roughly a week, according to Irban's corpse.
well, we should look for the horses. They
Yeah.
could have gone to the cart just because that's where they are familiar and stuff.
Wouldn't they be familiar with a stable in a city somewhere we've been, which is like really long in the wrong
Yeah,
direction?
maybe, but we have to go
I
and
can-
find out.
Well, if they scare, they
present
will
you
just
the-
run, and they will not know where they've been.
I present you the region map.
Talion, could you try to track them around?
Yeah,
around
but
this
where did we
area?
leave them last time?
That's the issue. We left them.
By the cart.
No,
No?
we did not.
We
They
brought
were
them.
in the dome with us
All right.
when the dome was really big.
Mm-hmm.
And then we woke up and the dome was already gone. And most of you had strange dreams. And the horses were gone already. So
Yeah, right.
I had Nyx tracking them, and Nyx told me that the horses were in this area. they are not. So either they're already dead, being eaten by this pretty guardian here, or they have run somewhere else.
Well, I will try to see if I can find some horse tracks
Make a
or
survival check.
parts. What, the survival?
Yes. 14. Looking around the area around the milestone, you don't see any horse markings as it is. It probably has been too long time ago. But you see different varieties of other animals. There have been some deers, there have been some squirrels, and there have been some small critters around. But you don't see any indication of any horse hooves or anything.
Then we as a party start to walk towards the last place we had the horses,
All right.
and
Okay.
see if I can find any horse
Does
tracks.
the party want to follow?
I kind of like this you in charge.
You know, it's
stallion.
almost it's not almost like in game to venture forth, you assemble the party.
Italian assembles the party.
But before we leave, Fidel,
Hmm?
we are gonna we are gonna go. I promise.
Soon, trademark.
Good.
We're quite close to the next X mark.
Actually, it would be closer. That is beside the point. Do you feel like the stone, this milestone of yours, is it safe to leave now? Will it just find a new guardian and be happy, or should you help it somehow?
I think it
Can
will.
you help it?
No,
Isn't the stone corrupted also?
no, the stone is dormant. The stone wanted our help.
Okay, so it was a good thing we killed that
It
guard.
was a good thing that we killed that guardian,
Okay.
sort of.
But now
But-
it needs a new guardian.
Yes, and it will be dormant until it finds suitable.
Real, we just got a new job for you.
No. No! Don't you try to get rid of me!
Well, unfortunately, she's not Fae. Nyx are,
Aw.
No!
but we can leave the stone for now and check on it later.
Can't you... I mean, it's supposed to attract a fae. You say a fae creature.
Yeah.
Can't you, like, I don't know, make some pretty flowers grow around it, or like make it look more appealing?
Of course.
Like you're... This stone is now your best friend, and you want your friend here to get the best fae it could possibly get, so maybe make it...
How big can I make my druid craft?
Not so big. You can maybe do like a conjure like a flower.
Wow! Only a flower?
Well,
There's fungi in
Or make
in the moss,
flowers
right?
blossom more. It's
Yeah.
more like that.
There's fungi in the moss, right?
Yes.
Is the fungi connected to each other? So it's like one big.
It's kind of, yeah, mushrooms or fungi has like a system.
Yeah. I
towards
try
each other,
to
yes.
touch one of the smaller one, and I want to try to make him grow a bit larger and try to make him glow a bit greenish.
Okay. Easy and done. Easy said and done. You pick one of the fungi and you make it grow a little bit more, and it's getting slightly bigger, and then it glows very faintly in green.
Does it spread to the entire system of fungi? Or is
Not
it-
for the moment, but you hope that it does.
I let it go, and then I start walking.
Okay. So, adventurers, where do you want to go?
Back to the cart.
Back
I
to-
want to try and find horse tracks to see where the horses was last.
make another
Go.
survival check.
Does he get?
Please be a good
Can we help him?
If you want to.
Of course.
If you are proficient in it. If you are proficient in survival, you can help him.
I can't even find it on my list. Yeah,
Oh.
there.
In the
Last
bottom.
one.
Furthest down.
No.
If you're not, well,
Then
17.
ignore the 11.
So 17. You look around, you walk out towards. You find the path where you were going. You find through the moss and everything, but everything seems to be overly grown. As you're looking around for tracks of your previous endeavor, of your tracks, and even trying to look because you were looking for those tracks where you were before. So if you would find your own footing, but you don't see anything of your nothing. It's almost like the vegetation has just covered it up.
If I like dig a bit in the moss and take away some.
You dig a little bit. That is kind of like with the 17. You kind of look around and you're trying to find some markings. You find markings that you followed because you're where you were looking as you were wandering. But as you look down and track, nothing. Not even the slightest clue that there has been a horse here.
Well, let's hope that they return to the cart. But if it's been a week, I don't know. I guess we'll have to be lucky.
It can
I
be
mean-
anywhere.
We have the second mark on the map as well. If that is also some form of bandit encampment, they might have gone there because they are tame horses, so they want to be around people because they are used to be fed by people.
How about no?
They can
Yeah,
also
just blame my logic. Just do that.
Well, send Nix.
Fine. Nix,
Oh,
fly to the mark on the map. Wait, Nix, come back. There. Look at the map. Show him the map.
Like that. It looks at the map, quite confused.
Yeah, we are somewhere around here.
Fly
are
in a
supposed-
northwestern direction.
Yeah, that.
Look
It
for a
looks at
tower.
you and says, kind of like, haven't I been there before?
Look for a tower.
Wait, what? You've been there? What marking did you show him?
What is he hooting about?
He says he's been there.
Nix was here a week. Remember? Maybe he's been here a week looking for you. Because we were in the stone for a whole week.
This is
Yes.
so confusing.
And Nix was here and he couldn't. He wasn't here, but he was here and maybe he's here the whole.
I'm gonna look at Nix. Try to like, were you here for a week or did you just go back into your cozy little pocket dimension?
It returns. You get the words that it's trying to tell you. It's like he has been here for 3 days, but then he couldn't awaken you. He disappeared into his realm.
Oh.
So he have been flapping his wings on you for 3
Yeah,
days.
Lot
That
of
explains why
scratches in
my
your
face is feeling a bit weird.
But it tells you like I can fly there if you wish me to.
Of course I wish that, because otherwise Thalion is gonna like kill us all.
So the order is go there to the mark, look, come back.
For the horse.
No, go there. Telepathically communicate with me and tell me what the fuck he's seeing.
Okay.
Please.
Nyx looks up to the canopy and does a pose, ahoo, and flies away.
Videl, the scepter's still vibrating, I think, by the way.
I heard.
Yes, but isn't that strange?
Is it vibrating right now?
I shove my hand into the bag of holding to feel.
Do you summon it?
Yes.
You summon it and you pull it up.
Yes.
It slightly vibrates, but as further away you go, going away from the milestone, it stops to have the effect on it.
I'm confused. It didn't do this when we were at the house. At the house, it sort of like did a thing. And when we did what we were supposed to do, it was gone. So I sort of feel like we're missing something.
So when we're doing the right thing, it's calm.
Yeah,
And it's calm right now.
don't.
Let's go
Don't.
to the cart.
Fucking.
Well, maybe it's drawn to magical places.
Yeah, the house was very magical.
The house where
But we did kill the spooky lady.
Yeah.
That
is
also.
it drawn to death?
I would
Places we
say.
need to fix.
Spooky lady.
Yeah,
So-
let's sleep in the creepy house. Yeah, let's go to the weird stone. Yeah, let's go to the hag.
Did it vibrate at the hag?
I did not put it out at the hag because Blinky specifically told me that she felt every sort of magic you could feel except for necromancy.
It would
So I don't think she would have liked it.
it would probably have been a jackhammer up at the hag.
You should go there and pull it out.
Oh,
Oh, you wanna try?
That's how we
Okay,
kill her.
let's go back to the hag.
While they argue, I'm gonna go over to Garbod.
Yeah.
Hello,
You can hear
Garbod.
them blah, 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 shouting in the back.
Blinky, hello.
Morning to you. I
Morning.
couldn't help but notice that when we were fighting, you were actually beating for once. So, I have this wonderful belt that I want someone to take from my backpack at some point and use, because it's really good for you.
You took
It's
up.
the-
You pick up this belt, and you can see there's a huge dwarven rune on it.
You have seen this.
Oh. What does it do, Blinky?
It's the belt that I told you about before that like gives you more health. And
Yeah, me being stupid, not remembering actually.
It is,
Oh.
it is the belt of dwarven kind.
it does this.
There it is. You see it on the screen now.
Sweet.
And I want someone to use it. It's just in my backpack.
Then I will use it absolutely. Yes.
I should have given it to him when we slept.
Yes.
I'm so stupid. God damn it! I'll give it to him anyway. You have to.
It has
I will help you, Kalle, to get it.
It's the best thing on it. While attuned to the belt, you have 50% chance each day to grow a full beard.
Yes. That's why I don't want it, because I don't want to be a furball.
Oh, I can have it
You
too.
already are.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like a massive ball of puff and just like ah.
Do you want to attune to it, Kalle?
Please.
So right now you're gonna use it. You're using it, but you're not attuned to it yet. It's gonna take some time.
You have to sleep. I should have given it to you before we slept.
I don't know if it's a long rest or.
You need to sleep with the belt.
Can I use scepter?
No, it's a short rest. So as you are traveling on, you're going to be.
That's good.
So you're gonna gain increase +2 in Constitution, and you have advantage on Charisma persuasion checks when you're interacting with dwarves. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you're resistant against poison damage. You have dark vision, and you can read and speak. You can speak, read, and write dwarvish.
Resistance is
already
better half
can.
damage.
He can that, but feels like he could use the other thing.
Yeah.
Don't know. If someone else wants it, you can
But
fight for
regardless-
it.
Yeah, the Blinky
Yeah,
gives you
like
this
me.
belt and you put it on.
Cool. Cool. Okay. Nice. Do.
Looks good on you.
You-
Ooh.
You continue on walking. And just for the purpose of this traveling segment, because you've been here and it's not really so much threats are running about. You walk and the day ends. You stay. You set up camp. You do the same motion again. And then you woke up the next day and you
Nothing
continue
back
on.
from Nyx.
Nothing back yet.
Okay.
You continue on the more of a half of the day until I want Thalion to make a perception check. Or no, a survival check. I'm so sorry. It's tracking the cart.
Oh,
You're going around the area where you know that you park the cart, but to your amazement, you don't find the cart.
I always find things. This is weird.
Where's my cart?
And also, Kalle, you are attuned to the belt now.
Right. Nice.
Am I really sure I'm in the
Did he
right
grow a
place?
beard when we slept?
Oh, Kalle, you must roll a percentile.
So a D100,
A
15
D100.
over.
Yeah. 15 and over. Nope.
Beer today.
You have your slightly little murderer. That is what I call, right? Those beers are murderer.
I think so. So I get +2 to my constitution.
Yeah, it's already calculated.
Is it?
Yeah,
Did it get any more health?
yes, you did.
Maybe I should update my profile.
Yeah,
I
we
should
can do that later
Oh,
on.
look at that. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Okay.
Am I really sure this is the place where we parked the cart?
Make an intelligence
This
check.
is not where I parked my cart.
Dude, where's my cart?
Oh, where's my card? You're pretty sure that this is the area where you put the cart.
And no tracks?
No tracks.
Is it still in this fucking magic forest?
No, it's not a. Yeah, sure. Partially.
Isn't this the same forest you grew up in?
No. I don't think so. I don't remember.
It is kind of, but this is the southern part of the forest. You are more of the northern, almost towards the mountains instead.
Like below Greymore or something.
Yeah, but like slightly below Greymore, you are raised in
Okay.
those areas in the middle of the forest. But now, your clan didn't wander down south. You never did that. Civilization is downside.
Okay. Well, I have bad news, and I have bad news.
Okay.
Okay.
The horses are mysteriously gone with no tracks, and the cart is not here.
Oh.
Probably
What did
either-
you expect though?
either overgrown or taken by someone who found it.
Overgrown in a week. What kind of forest is this?
Well, did you see the corpse?
Yeah, but that was over at the milestone.
Well, I don't know.
You know forests, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't know magic forests and stuff.
Maybe the big, the two-headed guy came and took it again, and the horses.
Yeah,
Garbo let him
that's-
go, so
It's
He's
possible.
both. Wolf.
Do you think you remember? Oh, those horses, they belong to Garbod, the evil little thing.
and since we didn't have the horses by the cart, maybe he felt like, oh, they don't want the cart anymore. Take it.
What does Nick say?
I'm gonna communicate with Nyx and look through his eyes.
As you look throughout the eyes, I am going to show you something.
Oof.
But I'm going to fix. Let's see. And I am going to. Where are you, you son of a bird?
He's gone.
Oh, snoob.
Schnut.
Is it? It is probably more fun if I'm gonna do like.
Believe in you.
Oh my god!
We're trying to make it so we can't see, but only she can see.
I mean, if he puts it on the stream, then everyone sees anyway, right?
Yeah.
I don't have to look. I can look
Oh.
away.
All players.
Maybe we
There
should zoom in the map a bit in this general area on the stream.
I've done that quite a much,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, are you done? Are you? So, Nia, you can tell me where you're gonna go. So. Do you see?
Oh yeah. Oh lords. Okay.
So this is what the imagery you gain contact from Nyx,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what Nyx right now sees.
Okay. Wait, is that a card? Is that our card? Because I see your card.
We all see cards.
I want Nyx to fly towards the card.
Do you want him to land on the cart, or do you want it to fly around the cart?
I don't want him to land. What? Do I see any movements?
Make a perception check.
Where are you, you little birdie? There. Thup. Thup.
As Nyx looks around this area where he sees around, it's nothing, no movement.
Okay, so
Occasionally you can hear like fabrics flapping in the wind.
okay, so I want him to like fly towards the cart. So I just gonna like he's gonna go like wee. Floop. Is it our cart or another cart?
Make an investigation check.
God, can he investigate?
I just realized that he has 120.
Oh, vision. Yeah, he's stupid. How do I investigate with him? There. No, that's
It
not.
is intelligence check. You roll and you add your intelligence modifier.
So we go like.
Through Nick's eyes, it's very hard to distinguish. You don't think it is your cart? It has some striking similarities. It's still a cart.
Okay,
But
fuck the
very
cart.
hard to see.
But there's no canopy.
No.
But I do spot something weird up ahead, so I want him to swoop down at that strange circle.
As you're looking towards the strange circle, it's like 4.5 meters up, and then it breaks. It looks like a crumbled tower with no roof.
Oh.
And it's rocks all over the side. There's a window on that I didn't made. It's a window on this side
Okay.
that is has broken like a broken window.
Then I want next to peek inside the window.
Nyx flies in, and you can see within it. You can see there are broken stools and pieces of like normal like furniture. It's just broken and tossed to the side. But there's only one thing that is whole. Two things that are whole in this tower. There's a circular table, and on the in the middle of the table you can see there's a book, and it's wide open.
And I have Nyx squeeze in through the window and go down and look at the book.
Absolutely. Nyx flies down and sits on the table. The book flickers. The pages of the book just flickers just slightly.
Can I read through Nick's eyes what it says?
No.
Make an Arcana check. As Nyx is
This
sitting
is how I blow up the
something
world,
like-
and I'm not even there.
jumping around on the table, he can still hear the flapping of fabrics. Looking up, you can see there's like a torn flag, a crimson red flag with a black dragon.
Oh,
You can see that it's torn apart and is flapping in the wind.
oh, snaps. If I do an Arcana check, is it still Nyx? That does. I'm not sure. Because I'm doing abilities through him, so usually it means that
Just
it is.
let's do it for the shit and giggles. It's just let's do your Arcana check because you're trying to portray what he. Yeah.
Watch me roll on natural 1.
11.
My god, with a 5+.
You look down at the pages. At the pages that is up. It is hard to understand it because you're not really there. You're seeing it through your familiar's eyes. But you see some indication of necromancy?
Ooh.
Do you want him to continue look on the pages or
I want to see if Nyx can take a piece of the broken flag above and create a sort of bag to carry the book in.
Oh my god, Nia. Okay. He flies up, takes down the piece of fabric from it.
Mhm.
Alright, so I need Nyx to make an. I don't know how to. Let's say he managed to like push in the book and you shove it down into the like that, and you're gonna take that. Let's do athletic check to see if he managed to pull this book because this book is heavy. It's quite heavy.
A strength check then. No,
Yes,
athletic
it is
is.
strength. Yeah, it is a strength check.
He is not a strong bird.
No. As he is,
That was not bad for being him though.
-4.
he begins
Yeah.
to flap his wings, and he managed to take off the book from the tower, and as he like power core flapping around,
Oh my god.
you sense that the vision fades. He still continues on, but he has to concentrate on his own.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
think that for this first check, he is probably doing pretty well.
Okay. So, I am gonna come back to my
Mhm.
senses. I am not gonna look at Thalion. I am
Yes.
gonna go over to Videl. So, remember that we sent Nyx to a place to have a little look-see?
Mm-hmm.
There was a tower, and inside there was a book that looked like it had necromancy in it. I sort of told Nyx to try and bring it back to us.
Don't tell Thadion.
I don't
What
think that's
the
a
fuck?
good idea.
Where did we put the wagon?
Make another survival check.
But was it a big
No.
book?
I'm not sure if Nyx can make it. I am hoping that with enough time.
Maybe we should meet Nyx halfway.
Are you gonna convince Thalion to go the wrong way?
Hmm.
Thalion, with your 8, you're looking around and just Nowhere to be seen.
I'm
this
scratching my head and just. I guess we have to fix.
Thalion,
We have to buy a new cart and. Oh, Brunte.
I think we're at the wrong place, Thalion. I think we're supposed to be a bit more like selfish.
I
South.
don't mean
yeah.
north.
Wait, where are we?
Yeah,
Where
north.
did
We
where
could.
are we?
It could be more south actually.
I can
Wasn't the cart here?
over here.
Over there.
There.
But
This
Nyx
your
is toward the
position.
north.
Okay, I thought
Nyx
there was
is-
the
Nyx is
opposite
over here.
marks.
Nyx is over here.
Oh, okay, then north.
So
No,
Nyx
not north.
went north, and you are over here.
Do you think we can try to deceive Thalion?
Deception.
Oh yeah, I'm quite sure I can.
Also, for those, I see that some of you have got quite good perception checks. As you went back, you start to see on top of the mountains. You can see from where you saw the hag. You can see that line, and if you follow that line, you can see on the very, very end of that mountain range, you start to see a huge statue head coming up from up of the end of it. So it's the Caladun statue, and it's probably some hours away.
Maybe
have
we
an
should
idea.
go and check out the statue that you really wanted to see. Take our time, just really look at the statue. Because that's what you want, right, Thalion?
That would be quite awesome, but we have no horse or wagon.
We
Yeah,
can
but
walk
I-
with our
Makes me
legs.
big.
I usually walk.
What did
I'm
you say,
a
Calvin?
walking musician.
If Blinky makes me big,
Mhm.
wouldn't Valion be like a dwarf to me then? And I get advantage to persuade
No.
him.
You already are
That is
like.
a good try, but he's still a wood
I
elf.
can make Thalion smaller and you can pick him up.
Why are we gonna pick Thalion up? We're just
don't
gonna go
know.
and watch the statue.
Yeah.
Thalion really wanted to watch the statue, so let's take our sweet, sweet time to watch the statue.
Giving Rilla a look like, okay, yes, we should take a long time looking at that. Come, Thalion.
Wait a minute. No one wanted to see the statue before.
I wanted to see it. I'm gonna draw it. I have drawn a lot
Well,
of
things
weird
have
stuff.
changed. We have no cart. We have no horses.
Well, you piqued my interest with your history lesson about it. I really want to see this statue now.
What do you really want, really?
Oh, I want a lot of
What do
things.
you really want, Rill?
Really, really.
I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. We gotta go so fucking demoted.
Can I do a survival check and try to find the cart?
Absolutely. Everybody is very, very pleased to check.
With an 8. No.
You look around, it's really gone.
Has the basilisks been here?
Make a survival check.
Why? Why?
You're tracking basilisk.
I'm rolling the shittiest I've
4.
Yep.
No indication
Videl.
of any basilisk.
Do you see any basilisk tracks, Videl or Valiant?
It's my survival check here.
It's really gone.
As you're tracking with your 24 and 18, there is no basilisk tracks.
Is there any tracks?
No.
Not even cart tracks? Are you sure we're at the right place?
We
No.
outside the...
I think maybe we should go more north then.
Yeah, I think we should go more north.
Okay, we can follow the. We placed the cart just a short while from the main road, right?
Yeah.
So we follow the road then, and
But I
See
mean,
if-
what are we gonna do with the cart? Are we hoping that the horses are back at the cart?
yes,
I'm not sure the horses are intelligent enough to actually track down the cart.
and at least we don't have to buy a new cart.
Well,
And we have
Oh,
stuff
wait,
on
are
the
you
cart.
are you gonna like push the cart? Because I'm not gonna push the cart if we don't have a horse. I'm just
Well-
telling you that much.
we
Del
can
can become a
enlarge.
horse.
I can become a horse, and Garbot can get enlarged and drag the cart.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna look extremely entertaining. I'm okay with this.
Is there
Yeah.
a way to check if your environment is not a real environment?
Oh, like
Oh.
magically altered.
Hallucinatory
You can try to
terrain.
detect magic.
Detect magic.
Also, just a reminder, enlarge only lasts for 1 minute.
All right, yeah.
Well,
Short.
he gets
And
to
the
run
Del spell
fast.
only remains in 1 hour.
Yes.
Well. What was I gonna do? A detect or arcana?
Detect magic. If you want to see if there's some sort of illusion or anything.
But shouldn't I have noticed that since I cast detect magic on the place before then?
Yeah, that was the day before. This is a new day.
True. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic and see if there's something weird afoot.
Do you cast it?
Mm-hmm.
You cast the spell and you don't find any magic around you. Nothing but your friends.
Okay, I'm gonna pinch myself a little bit. I don't think we're inside a scepter. Is?
That would be creepy.
I don't know how it works. You said you were stuck in it, and then you went to a house.
Yeah, no, well, if
Maybe
we,
we're in a magical forest inside a scepter.
yeah.
That
But-
would be really bad.
Well, we don't have a cart and we don't have the horses, so we could just walk.
Yeah, that's what I suggested.
So we go to the statue and take our sweet time watching it?
Yes.
No.
Or are we backtracking north to make sure we didn't miss the cart?
If you calculate from your position now towards Caledon statue, it's about 1.5 hour walk.
That's close.
That's really close, but what? Yeah.
Well, don't we have belongings in the cart that we?
No, I
Okay.
didn't leave anything there because I didn't trust the cart.
We had water skins
Real?
in there.
Come on.
I think the only thing we had was water and
Like
no
skin,
dead
maybe.
corpse anymore. Yeah.
Sleeping skins and furs and stuff.
Believe.
Yeah.
They believe in my boy.
Towards the statue we go.
So are you going to statue or are you going towards where you think the cart is?
I look at
Statue.
Rail. Do you think Nyx will find?
He will
This
find
way?
me.
Yeah.
That I'm not worried about that. I am worried about his endurance. But I also, the more time he gets, the more time he can rest. As long as nothing kills him,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. He can take like all the time in the world. As long as nothing kills him, he can like drag the book off to the ground. Worst case scenario.
Poor little guy.
But he will try his best.
How far away from the tower are we? Or walking?
On the tower on the map,
Yeah,
2-3 days.
walking, flying then.
Walking. Flying, 1.5.
Day?
1 or 1.5 day. Yeah. And also
Wow.
dragging a heavy book.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Well, I guess I could use a moment of nice and calm things. So yes, let's go to the statue.
That's good.
Okay.
Take out my copper coin. Just twiddle it. Hello, Rill.
Oh, are
What?
you send a message?
Yeah, I'm sending message. What are you doing?
I mean, stopping, like, oh, it's this again.
Why do you want to look at the statue? You don't like those things, I know.
Well, I'll message her back with my thoughts. Nyx found something that is heavy, and it will probably take him maybe 2 days, if we're lucky, to get it here. And the further we go, the more likely that he won't be able to bring it over it is. And Thalion is not gonna allow us to go back.
Well, I'm not your daddy.
You continue on, and 1.5 hours later, you come around the corner of the mountain reach, and you start to see this enormous and massive dwarven structure. This enormous statue of a large dwarven monarch standing and leaning on top of this huge double axe and looking very this noble stature and looking on towards the valley downward. It is majestic. It is large. It is well preserved, even though that nature has been rough with storms and winters and almost like hurricane type of weather sometimes. But it's still well preserved. You can still see the edges of the great dwarven masonry, and you can see the majestic power of the old dwarven kingdoms of old. This statue hails back from the old times of the old Stone Alliance, before the War of Magic. It is mighty, and it's over 25 meters tall. And it's broad, and it's almost 16 meters wide. And there are some people around it, sitting and camping around it, and almost have a little camp, their own outpost of it. But as closer you come, you can see it getting touched by this morning sun, and this very nice breeze comes in as you come up to a more hill slope. But as you're getting closer to the statue, you start to hear people not moaning, but getting very concerning voices. As you're getting closer to it, you can start to see this is not a real outpost. It looks like a what is it called?
Refugee camp?
Refugee camp. As you're getting closer to it, you can see that people are wounded. And as you're getting closer, you can see there are like groups of like 20 to 30 people in this camp.
The bottom part of the statue, is that like a room, or is it just a platform?
It's just a huge, enormous platform.
Okay.
And you can see a huge dwarven incarved rune on it as well.
So it looks like the statue is carved out from the mountain, so there is not hollow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or what you think is not hollow.
Oh, yeah.
But what you can see is that the forest is not where it seems to be on whatever it looks like on this map. It looks like it has reached over oh, this is not pencil. It has reached over here.
Oh.
And very close by to the north, you can see almost like fire coming from a nearby settlement. And it's there we end tonight's session, my friends.
Ooh.
What will happen now when our adventurers has discovered that they have been roughly away from the world, unless their consciousness has been away from this world, roughly around a week? Will they find their horses? Will they go back for the cart? Or what will happen at Caledon's statue?
Will they find the Kusk?
And will they find a Kusk? regardless, I want to thank you, specifically you, for staying here and looking and enjoying have a very good, enjoyable time with us here on Roll of Faith. And we hope that you will follow this campaign on the next Sunday. Also, be mindful and also follow Roll of Faith on their YouTube channel, where you can see other type of content. You can see this episode if you missed it on the channel there, like a day or so from now.
Next week someday.
Yeah, next week someday. Yeah, some days from now.
Yeah.
And also check out there to look at some other role-playing games that you're playing also. You're playing, what do you call it, Twilight 2000, right, Kalle?
It has nothing to do with vampires.
Or maybe later.
Twilight at 8. Is that?
All right. And is there anything else? Some other? Is the Twilight is on which day did you say?
Friday.
On Friday. Is there nothing else on another day?
We're working on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, not this Tuesday, maybe next.
Maybe next. So
Next Tuesday.
look at the social channels as well for Roll of Faith. And do anybody else want to say something else before we end tonight? Are we happy?
Thanks for watching.
Yes. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ah.